Do I? I think our friend's out of steam here. Do we need... Hop into the hit. Oh. Why did I make it to the window? To that window. Nice. We trust you, buddy. How are you? I came a little late. Hi, Almajitas. Very good. Also, quite excited. We're doing some special stuff today. Does Cheryl male legendary skin have slow evolved aura? No, I'm sure James has the male skeleton. So, yeah, it should work fine. This spell is not safe. I can take a hit. Nice. Yeah, go. At this point, if we do a gen or two before she can put multiple traps on, that's really good. Honestly, this character's... Dude, drop it. Drop the shack pallet. Don't even think about it. Yep, we're fine. Yeah, now I don't need to help them. They're doing just okay. Holy man. Who do you think is the best stealth killer? Probably a good toss between Ghostface and Skull Merchant right now, I guess. Yeah. Is there any other stealth killer? Higher than that? Yeah, probably those. They typically don't go very high in the tier list. Oh, Sadako, I guess? Yeah, Sadako, I guess. If you consider that. Wraith, right? Wraith is not the strongest stealth killer now. He's one of the stealthiest ones. Definitely stealth type. Well. Are we okay with that person having a trap on? Well, they already popped it, so it's already gonna be on. Wait, don't tell me that. A dread! Oh my goodness. No joke? No joke. The person with the trap on could go into the void, do some spirit, and then do boxes with the endurance or something. Or maybe... Oh, they could get hatch! Yeah, that's what you're gonna need to do. If you're listening, who is it? It's one of our friends. If you're listening, go for hatch. Go for hatch, 100%. That's how you're gonna get out of this. We all leave and you get hatch. Are we all on the same page? Or is she camping in front? Yeah. Person with the trap, get to the hatch, and everybody else leaves. Oh, we have someone that's not on the same time. This is not good. That's not nice. Nice. What's the problem though? Can I distract her somehow? Make her boost it? Oh, are we all ready to leave? Dude, he doesn't have shack anymore though. Shit. Yo, you guys don't get it. We need to leave. We need to leave. Give him hatch. Oh my god, dude, if he gets this, there's no fucking way. Get him hatch. It's in check. Oh my god. It opens about now, I think. Any tips to ask the girl I like out? Oh my god. Oh my god. A lot of info on this book. GG's. Good, solid fucking place from everyone. You see why this is alive, by the way? Holy. GG's. I'll play it. Poor Amanda? Yeah, she was bad for the killer. Have a super easy game there. We do that. No, not the movie chat. Are you considering playing the scene again? It's in my to-do list. Promise. Chat. Do you guys mind if I leave the lobby for like 0.3 seconds just to spend these blood points on the killer? I don't really want to spend them on survivor. That's okay, alright? You guys did fine. Nothing wrong with you. I'm gonna invite you all in like 30 seconds. Let me just put on these ugly, loud bastards. Alright, 14. Hunters, you're next. Just found a month ago having a binge watch a lot of DVD going through the Elden Ring series. Oh, thank you, Avacard. Cheers. Oh, dude, my first playthrough of Elden Ring. What a fucking blissful experience, dude. 88 hours or so of like just wonder and amazing times. What killer should I buy with Eerie shards? We have a website that asks you a few questions, so you can pick a killer that would be right for you if you want to try it out. A killer that would be a good purchase right now. Shards. The artist for canvas if you're missing that. Guy who asked about talking to a girl. I would say... I'm gonna give you a super short story, alright? About the first time I asked a girl out. In my head, I thought it was gonna be perfect because I liked her. I thought she liked me. It was her birthday. We were gonna go to a birthday party for her, and then I was gonna walk her home. And in my mind, I was like, okay, when I walk her home and I'm at her doorstep, I'm just gonna say it, you know? I'm just gonna be like, hey, yo, girl, you know? I'm just gonna say it, and it's gonna be fine. And then, when the time came, turns out, right next to her doorstep, even though I had walked home with her a few times, right next to her doorstep, there were a bunch of hooligans listening to music, being really, really loud, and just, you know, ruining the mood. And I was like, damn, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I did it anyway, and she was so shy that she didn't really give me a straight answer, and I walked home super defeated. And then the next day she's like, no, actually, I kind of want to go out with you. I just didn't know how to say it. So my first piece of advice, don't overthink it, and do not make up a scenario in your head of how it's going to play out. Do not do that, because life is unpredictable. If you are like, oh, when this happens, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and then everyone's going to clap. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Don't worry, guys. I definitely embarrassed myself, and I definitely been rejected a lot more times. So that's also something you need to be ready for. So I would say, make it natural. You don't need to ask her or him or whoever a question that's like, hey, do you want to marry me and live the rest of your days with me? You can just ask a question that's like, that is like an indirect way of asking, are you interested in doing something with me and get to know you better so I can get to know you better? So it can be something as simple as, you know, hey, there's this thing going on right now in the city that would be cool, and I was thinking of going. Would you like to go with me? And if they say no, you do not overthink it. You're like, okay, bye, see ya, have a good one, and that's it. Just make it quick like that. You know? It doesn't need to be a question that would be like, you know, do you love me or am I a failure? It doesn't need to be a dichotomy of that. Does that make sense? Then you cry to sleep? No, you don't cry to sleep because you understand that there's a lot going on, you know what I mean? And one person not being into you is not the end of the world. Like, imagine that you walk out of the streets and you walk into a lesbian and you're like, hey, I'm a man, do you want to go out with me? And they say no, and then you just collapse and explode on the spot. Why? Other people's opinion and perception of you does not shape who you actually are and how you need to feel about yourself, you know? So it's very important that you're ready to be extremely respectful of their boundaries and their decisions and not be a pushy piece of shit. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's the advice. You ask, I mean, if you've already gone on like 3 dates, then I think you're past any advice, you know? Just fucking do it and have fun and enjoy life. But if you're still like unsure if the other person feels a certain way towards you, just propose a little plan that would be fun together. The kind of plan that if they'll be like, oh yeah, I can't do it today, but let's do it tomorrow. And the kind of plan that will be like, if they say no, that means, okay, maybe this person's, you know, not quite into me, for example. So that's it. There's an event in DVD. Do you want to play together? Yeah. Then they'll fucking block you on all social media. And then they'll point at you. Is that the weirdo that plays the video game with the fucking rabbit girl? What a fucking creep. Yeah. I find it really hard to reject people sometimes. Well, that probably means that you have a good heart and yet you know what it's like to be rejected and you have a bit of empathy. But it's on each person to take that, you know what I mean? It's not just... Like, I have a friend right now who's looking for a job and she told me the other day, hey, Odds, so they've had me on like 3 or 4 interviews now. And every single time they tell me that I'm great, they have me until the very last minute and then they pick the other candidate, you know? And then it feels worse than if they just straight up rejected me. It's fucking rough, man. It's fucking rough. But learning to deal with rejection and adversity is part of life. Some people do not have adversity in their life. They grow up with parents that are happily married, happily rich as fuck, go to a nice school where they are pampered. Their biggest concern in life is whether or not they're going to get a Mercedes when they turn 16, you know what I mean? And then some tragedy happens and they are completely unprepared. Just think of every rejection as an opportunity to build your character and understand that life does not revolve around you. But, you know, you're all grown up, you all know that. I've been a piece of shit after being rejected and can attest to everything you said. Don't be me. Well, it's a nice thing that you said that in past tense, you know what I mean? You can grow from that. And we've all done things that we regret. So don't worry, man. No one here is better than you, you know what I mean? Did you remember giving us facts? No, I mean, this is something that, you know, like, I imagine the person that asked me that question is maybe a bit younger, and it's something that they'll learn, but since we're all friends here, we can say these things which are very, you know, very much in the friendly advice category. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go back. Habsburg, thank you for the 3, by the way. I'm sorry, that's cool. That does fucking suck, man. That does fucking suck. How did you get from a job before? I remember. Oh, the first job I applied to, I got accepted, but then I didn't want to do it. It was a sales job, and I realized at one point that the thing we were selling was fucking stupid, man. I'm like, I'm out of here, man. Thank fucking God, dude. Yeah, we did say, okay, you know, be ready to be rejected, but also if you're on the side that's being proposed something, if you're being asked out by someone you don't really fancy, or if you're being roped into an opportunity or something that you really don't see yourself doing, please walk the fuck away. Just, you know, you need to be strong enough to set your boundaries. You don't need to be unpolite, but you really need to learn how to say no sometimes. Hi Nushi, yeah, I'm just leveling up a little bit, don't mind me. Alright, good enough. Yeah, that should let us go a few games, right? Any advice on what you should do if you don't get along with one of your college professors? Okay, you're gonna think I'm fucking stupid, chat, but college professors, I think almost all of them, they have office hours where they're chilling at their office and they are available for consulting or advice or whatever. And 99% of the times that they do that, no one goes to visit them. Why don't you go and visit them? There are professors and teachers that, especially teachers in high school, that I used to kind of like, this guy's boring, this guy's so lame. And when you learn a little bit more about them, you realize they're human, you see their humanity in them, and more importantly, they see that you care, and I think I was a bit of a teacher's pet growing up and in college. There were professors that remember my name years after I was in their class, and I think it's just because I would show a little bit of interest. You know, I was very talkative in class. I would be like, oh, but professor, why is that? Why is that? But why not the other thing? And like even if I was not a great student otherwise. I didn't study super hard. I did things last minute. My grades, I mean, they weren't terrible, I'm sure. Like I still passed, I guess, but I was far from, you know, a straight A student or anything. But still, I think some teachers, you know, had a soft spot for me, and I think it really helps if you go a little bit out of your way to show a little bit of respect and interest in what they do. So it could be as simple as, you know, hey professor, what's up? Yeah, so last time we did an assignment, I did it terrible, and I just wanted to wonder, look, I started does this look okay to you, or we're making the same mistake as last time? It could be something as simple as that. And even if you get nothing out of that meeting, I think a professor might start to I don't know if that's very It's really difficult to do that when you don't like the subject, but yeah. For example, when I studied psychology, right? I wasn't very good at the math part. We did statistics and stuff. There were like at least 3 years of statistics, 3 units of statistics, and I wasn't very good at it. But I remember that the professor one time was like, yeah, I remember you trying this. Yeah, you tried quite hard. No, you did a good job. Yeah, that's good enough. Now you don't need to bother with the other thing. Yeah, you're fine. And that's the kind of people I get if they see you show up inside, you know? Don't get good grades, just ask is your teacher. It's not true, yeah. It's not true that you need to ask is your teacher. But your teacher is a person, you know what I mean? And if you get to know them and they get to know you, it's gonna frame everything else you do a bit differently, you know? Maybe when you go and they talk to you in a more candid manner, you will understand why they are so hardcore in class. And maybe when they explain to you, oh yeah, you need to really do this part right, maybe you'll understand why they want you to do that part in that specific way. And maybe when they see you and they hear you talk, they'll understand that if you made a mistake, it was an honest mistake, and you're not just half-assing. You know what I mean? Like being able to connect to someone, I wouldn't say that's ass-kissing. You know, you're not showing up at their desktop being like, Mr. Reddington, please do this. I think that's true. My problem with romantic relationship is that I am really bad at seeing if the other side is into me or just being friendly. Well, you know, Siren, I think that if you're upfront with that, that's okay. You know, if you can tell other people that, it's like, I don't know. Like if I went on a date and a girl says, hey odds, happy to meet you, but I have a problem. Sometimes I like to, you know, have hand grenades in my purse. Yeah, it's just yeah, sometimes I just have my makeup and sometimes I just have hand grenades from World War II. So watch out if you get your hands in my purse. That would be good information for me to know, right? So maybe you need to do the same. Maybe you need to be like, when you are approaching someone or having a relationship with someone and you think you might hurt them or they might misunderstand you, maybe you might want to be upfront with something that you struggle with. You don't need to make it weird, you don't need to make it big. A girl just likes her grenades. Cool. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. So have a hand grenade. That's not what I said. Yeah. This person is a person like that. It's just a grenade. Yeah. Exactly. What's a girl gonna do to have some grenades? Chat, is this the black background of this merchant or am I stupid? Or is this just the default? I can't tell. Is this regular? Okay. How can you? I really can't tell, man. I mean, I know we would have seen TVs by now or skull merchant. Wait, that was really quick. Wait, what? If that's a... I mean, we're gonna see in a minute, I guess. How did that happen so quickly? It was, yeah, like, I guess at that distance you don't hear the slinger shot. Maybe? It's not map wide. Yeah, that was a bit strange. Slinger using the endurance trick? Yeah, I'm guessing it might be, what would you call it? Cigar reload? Whatever. Yeah, cigar fucking slinger. We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, I will, Tangled. They're being in production. They're in production right now. Thank you, Alpaca Fluff, by the way. That's really nice of you to say, and I'm sure it's very reassuring. Yeah, some people are very understanding and quick to catch on the needs and specific traits of neurodivergent folks, right? Like they understand that, oh, you know, maybe this person needs reassurance because they can't read social cues or whatever. And some people are not. And if they fail to understand it after you've explained it to them, you know, the ball is on their court. It's on them, I think. That's really good if we get away with this. Can't see this guy anymore. He's going shack. Probably going shack. Oh, that was smart. What's up? Oh, bait someone to a pallet and to stun you after a hit? Oh. Wait, how? You mean you reel them in? But then you need to reload, right? Or you mean you end up on the same side of the pallet as them? That's interesting, actually.